Wind gusts are anywhere from, I'd say, 50 to 60 miles per hour. And that's why they issued the severe thunderstorm warning. The severe thunderstorm warning has been issued because of wind gusts maybe as high as 58 miles per hour. We did have some gusts 43 to 46 earlier in the day. Now, this is a second round of storms that has come through. So, with that said, the warning is in place. It's implying that 58 mile per hour wind gusts are possible here. With the little outflow boundary, the winds are probably going to pick up a good bit, maybe to 30 to 45 miles per hour, but the heaviest of the winds may be right in there. In fact, I think there's probably some gusty winds that are about to roll through Winnsboro yet again. If you're in Columbia and wondering about this, it's going to cool you down, but it's not moving very quickly, and the strongest of the storms have been to your east, so this is probably good news for us. If we can get that to roll past, it would stabilize the atmosphere. That's kind of what we want to see. If it collides with this outflow boundary here, we could see some storm development, and that could give us some harsher storms. It's not what I want to see, but again, the severe thunderstorm warnings are in place. These are in place until 10 o'clock, so we've got about 25 to maybe 30 minutes or so before these expire. Unfortunately, if you're in Kershaw County, and Kershaw County is where we've really been spending a lot of time today, you've got another round, yes, another round that's going to be rolling through. And this one, too, is going to be producing plenty of lightning. Look at the round that just came through. This is the round that just moved on by. I know that it sounds like you're getting a break, but you've really been rocking and rolling here into parts of Kershaw County. But here's another one that's going to roll on by. If we keep getting these same storms rolling through, flooding will become more of a concern. And they're never going to get a chance to get some of the power back on, because I know there were power outages. If the crews go out and it's unsafe for the crews to be out there working on power poles with this much lightning rolling by, they just don't have the chance to do it. Let me stop the radar, and I want to query this one storm with lightning just to show you how much lightning has been going on in this Fairfield County storm, this new Fairfield County storm. 916 strikes just with that little storm. Now, that's nothing compared to the number of strikes that we have down here. See the yellow arrows or the yellow lightning strikes that are popping up? Those are going to be ones that have happened within the last 10 or 15 seconds or so. Thankfully, those are moving to the south and east, but if you're in those locations, maybe down to Sumter, in fact, let me move the map down there. Let me clear things out a little bit and kind of reset so we can see exactly what's happening. I think I hear Judy's mic, so I think they just muted it. Thank you very much. There you go, Bishopville, a break for now, but still some heavy storms, strong storms rolling through. Sumter as well. You can see some of that live lightning that's ongoing from our traffic cameras, various traffic cameras that we've been watching, and plenty of lightning that's now ongoing between, say, Turbeville all the way up to Florence. That's going to be a tough drive if you know anybody that's going to be that's still ongoing here. You know what I think we're doing? I think we are looking 77 this way. I think we are actually looking at the storms off in the distance here. That's what I think we're looking at. For some reason, I couldn't get the orientation in my head, but I think with this storm, because we're on the east-west side of this, we are looking into the storms into Kershaw County. That's why there's so much lightning showing up on that DOT cam. As far as traffic is concerned, you know what? Let me take a look at some of the traffic and kind of pop things up so we can see if there are any problems, especially on 20 through Kershaw County, because boy, Kershaw County has had such an issue, and I'm hearing my little tones go off over here, so let me just make sure. Starting to get some new reports in. So I'm just going to sit down here just one moment. Bear with me while I pop these up. Again, if you're watching us, we're trying not to cut into programming because we know it's a new episode that's on right now. So let me show you some of the new data that's come in. Bear with me just one moment here. Ooh, it's going to be hard to decipher what's new and what's not new. Maybe what I can do is just change things up, and because we've had several rounds of storms, let me do ones within the last 3 hours. There are the new reports. Bishopville, especially hard hit. Judy, what do you got for me?
Questions about
Sure.
the Bishopville area,
Yeah.
and wondering how long it's going to last there. And also, Will Hollingsworth says that he lives in Georgetown County, and
Okay.
they are under the same advisory until 10:30. So just wondering, kind of all over the area, Rob,
Okay.
how severe it's going to get. And one other quick question.
Sure.
Is this about to hit Westville, South Carolina? That's from Lisa.
Yeah, let me attack those
Okay.
as many ones as I can. Westville I can answer very quickly because Westville's really gotten pounded, and if she's still watching on Facebook Live, tell her to let us know what she saw there, because Westville, there were a couple of storms that rolled through there earlier, and I was really wondering how badly they got hit because
Okay,
the
so that's
signature.
Lisa Young. So Lisa, let us know.
Lisa, let us know. The other thing is you've got another round coming through. After that round, I think things may quiet down a bit for Westville. Let me take you back down into Bishopville and show you what's happened there. A break from the heaviest of the rain and the gusty winds, but another round of storms coming in behind that. Let me get back to those storm reports because Bishopville, very close to Bishopville at least, had several of those reports nearby. So I just want to put those on the map. And it looks like I-20 is going to have some problems. Now I'm going to go through these. If you're watching online, just bear with me. I'm just going to kind of single these out and show you. Trees down along Horsepen Road, if you're familiar with that area in Lee County. Also, trees down along the westbound lanes of I-20 near mile marker 112. So this is between Bishopville and, oh, it's escaping me the name of the road that's there between Bishopville and, say, Camden. But if you're familiar with that area, that's where that have been rolling by. The camera that we were looking at earlier, the traffic camera, was here along 20, and it was actually pointing, and it was difficult to look at. It was pointing this way. When you have a camera pointed that way and you look to the east, you can see all of the lightning that's been rolling through. Now, what's been happening is this little outflow boundary that I'm drawing right there. That is a lot of low clouds. So those low clouds may be obscuring some of our view. It may have also made it look kind of cool, honestly, on the camera where you can see the lightning in the background, but you see this kind of looming cloud ahead of that. Another area of thunderstorms off to the north. This one also severe thunderstorm warned. There is the warning that's in place. There are two distinct warnings when you exclude what's kind of happening down to the south and east. Look at that. There's a severe thunderstorm warning all the way to the coast. I don't think I've ever seen the Wilmington office issue a warning that large, even when I lived in Wilmington. Wilmington, by the way, they kind of operate this area of South Carolina all the way over to Wilmington. The National Weather Service office out of Columbia takes care of essentially the rest. They take care of essentially everyone in the Midlands. So when I talk about the Wilmington office, why am I talking about Wilmington, North Carolina? Because they have domain over Florence, which is why you see a little bit of a break in the warning there. You see
and
that?
Somebody just said it's really bad in Florence right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really watching that very carefully with the amount of lightning that's just come through there. And there you see one of the traffic cameras. This is 95 at exit 169. So that would be, I would assume, in the Florence area. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so very close to Florence where this is coming through. So we'll probably see some of the lightning strikes there. If you guys have any other traffic cameras, yeah, there you see some of the lightning that's been rolling by. Really, most of the state getting hit pretty hard tonight, although, honestly, Columbia has not taken much of a hit. That's not to say we can't, and that's why we're going to be on here broadcasting live. Judy,
People
what do you
are
have?
asking about Columbia, though. They said
Okay.
they don't have anything right now, but they are wondering what to expect.
Okay, let me talk about that because I think that bears mentioning. For now, you do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in place for the northern part of the city. It does include North Columbia, it includes Dennisville, it includes Spring Valley, it includes Pontiac, Fort Jackson, really even the Hopkins area. But that's because they issued this as a large warning and maybe kind of wondering if this outflow boundary that I'm drawing right there, that's what you see. If that outflow boundary is going to push through and cause some gusty winds. What I'm more concerned about, watch as I move the map, is two outflow boundaries coming together. Basically what I'm talking about is this line right here, and then there's another one right here. Now, as that, and by the way, I just saw a warning pop up. You see it flashing on the left side of your screen. If those two collide, essentially in this area, we could see the storms